Alright, now this video has to do with the GSG, or in general mp5 stocks, and these are actually airsoft stocks, yes. And if you know your homework on the GSG, German sport guns, they actually are a major airsoft manufacturer in Germany, and their airsoft products from them actually also fit the GSG very nicely and fine. Alright, now it's very, very simple for anyone that has never put one on, but more or less you would take it out if you had a pin, or if you have a screw, you would just take that out, slide it off, and then slide this one on. And right here, it actually comes with the pin too instead of the screw, if anyone's wondering. Right here is the Classic Army folding stock. Alright, now this is just a very nice stock in general. It has a gripped back butt pad. Very, very nice feature. It's also the skeleton style, if anyone has not known that, with multiple single point sling attachments. And then it has the right side catcher. And it's very simple how that works. Right here is what you would call the quick deployment, or some people also call it just the release hatch. Just slides right there, and then right where these two come, catches, and get a little bit better view on this from out. It stays nice in place, as you can see. Stays nice in place, and once it's installed in the gun, it does go to the right, so if you're wondering. And some people wonder about once it's actually full, does it also move around, jingle, whatnot? It does not. It is also very solid. It's what you're getting with Classic Army. Next up is the Classic Army retractable stock. Actually, I'll show you how these work first. This is a different cap here, but get a nice close-up view there for you. When you turn the little lever here, that moves those. If you can see those right there. And then with that, I'm going to get the flashlight on this, you'll see that the rails have those little grooves. And what that does is it releases the rails with the position, allows you to slide it to either the next one, and it'll snap right into place, or you can hold it and move it to your destination along the rail and then release. Very nice and easy, very smooth. Then just locks into place. It's very simple to operate. And then there's a couple notes I do have, as this is the Classic Army one. It's once installed, it's very nice, very solid. Has just a little bit of wiggle, not much, but very minimal wiggle. Enough wiggle where you're not going to notice once you're actually grabbing it and gripping it. Very little, very unnoticeable. And the one here with more of the rubber, oh sorry, I will actually mention this real quick. The Classic Army has a spiked style. Some people prefer it, some people don't. It can be a choosing factor definitely when going with your retractable stock. I prefer it, but it's not necessary. And then also it does have the single point sling attachment right there, and also right here it comes with, I will actually grab this out of the little box here real quick. Comes with your either 3-point or single point, or can use actually any sling, and that goes right in there. I'll show you how that actually works in just a second. And in the other stocks I feature, this has a rubber butt pad for comfort, and a little bit bigger visor right there just to put your cheek on, or depending on how you're going to be firing from the position. And it's very nice finished, very good quality. And of course, on the ones I sell, on this one specifically too, steel rails. On this one it has a polymer cap, so there's no chance of scratching the GSG5 itself, because it has aluminum base with just black coating. And then the end here is polymer, and then of course just more on the softer side of plastic. And on the Classic Army, this is polymer with steel rails, and then it's another polymer rear with spikes. It's very, very nice, very, very solid, and this works as the same way, of course. So just, you can either hold it or move it. Very, very nice, very similar. Alright, and those are the main stocks I have currently in stock. Every once in a while I do get the M4, if that's what you want to call it, or the ARs retractable, but I don't actually prefer them, and they're very flimsy, and the return rate is ridiculous on them. And one thing that you will notice too if you buy the Classic Armies, this one is actually not, just to note that, but you'll have the Classic Army packaging. Very, very nice extras. And just for a quick little demo for anyone that is still wondering about how retractable stocks work, you have your little lever, and then if you comes all the way out, that's because it's still held. And something you do have to be careful about is if you push it all the way up and you just start to rip it out, it will, push it all the way up and rip it out, it will rip out. But it's very, very simple. You just push it and then you push it right back in. So that's the only thing to be careful of with retractable stocks, and that's for all of them. They all work good in general, but it's either just one of the positions. Slide it, bring it, just catches just like that. So in general, retractable stocks are very, very nice, but they're not needed, but they're very nice compared to your fixed stocks. So, any other questions, just feel free to ask with that. Alright, take care.